This just in, porcupines contain neither pine nor pork.
The tape is broken. What if we just hold these up and get the laugh that way without actually attaching to ourselves?
I'm terribly sorry, Rick was homeschooled. It is a costume malfunction, that's right. Oh, you see, you've done this before. What's black and blue and doesn't like sex? The man in my trunk.
Pretty bad.
This is the act, by the way. You get less than this in most performance art.
We were really thrilled to be asked to be here. It's a long distance for us. We both live about 1,500 miles from here. But, you know, pretty much we said we would do anything for Derrick Brown. I would do anything for Derrick Brown.
I would walk. I would drive all the way to Lake fucking Forrest from Los Angeles for Derrick Brown.
I would move to Lake Forrest for Derrick Brown.
I would crawl on my hands and knees to Lake Forrest from Vegas.
I would probably burn down all other places but Lake Forrest for Derrick Brown.
I'd bury myself up to my neck in the park and paint my head like a soccer ball on the first day of summer for Derrick Brown.
I'd collect all the oxygen from all the trees and plants that supply Derrick Brown with air, and I'd put it in a box and give it to him for safekeeping.
I'd be designated driver for Germany for Derrick Brown.
I'd invent the wheel for Derrick Brown, and then I'd roll around on it for Derrick Brown's visual pleasure while causing cupcakes to rain from the sky.
I'd remodel the homeless for Derrick Brown and then help him move into them.
I'd pay all of Derrick Brown's medical bills, and then I'd hire people to break his legs. Then I'd drive him to the hospital in a limousine to have his legs fixed, and then I'd pay those medical bills.
I'd do anything for you. Sorry. I would clone Derrick Brown 100 times and massage all of his clones for him.
I'd disguise myself as Derrick Brown and go to all the people who don't like Derrick Brown, which isn't anyone, and I'd let them beat me up thinking I was Derrick Brown for Derrick Brown.
I'd buy Derrick Brown a complete camouflage wardrobe and then help him find it.
I'd fly to outer space with hummingbirds I captured and then taped to my body as my space vehicle for Derrick Brown.
I'd buy library cards for termites so that in a year only Derrick Brown's books would be left.
I'd buy gifts for all the children of the world and then tell them they were from Derrick Brown for Derrick Brown.
I'd do anything for you.
Whoa. I'd go to where Derrick Brown went to elementary school and I'd redo all his homework. Twice.
I'd attempt contact with life on other planets by waving at them and not come off the roof until I got an answer for Derrick Brown.
I'd upload Derrick Brown to the internet and then I'd download him again in case he didn't like it.
I'd feed Rogaine to orangutans, shave them, and set Derrick Brown up in the toupee business for life.
I I'd take all your toupees and build a giant toupee house out of them for Derrick Brown, and the house would also be under the sea, so I'd also hire a really good plumber.
I'd get Derrick Brown tattooed on my body, actual size, for Derrick Brown. I'd do anything for you.
Whoa, whoa,
Anything you want me to.
whoa, whoa,
I'd do anything for you.
whoa, whoa, I'm sticking with you. Whoa, whoa, I'm sticking with you.
I'd take a buttermilk shower and hang myself to dry over a box of kittens for Derrick Brown.
I'd build an effigy of Derrick Brown out of mashed potatoes and then arrange for people who he finds attractive to make love to that effigy.
But only if it would make him happy.
If it would make him happy.
If it would make him really, really happy.
If it would catch up his fries.
If it would float his water wings.
If it would polish his doorknob.
If it would butter his necktie.
If it would Neptune his Uranus.
If it would catch his frisbee.
If it would de-barnacle his boat.
If it would re-gift his scented candle.
If it would dig his hole.
If it would diaper his little baby lion cub.
If it would shine his shoes.
If it would stack his Jenga.
If it would Jaimes his Palacio.
I do anything for you, Derrick. Anything for you, Derrick. Anything. 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 Fucking thing for you. Anything.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Lupert and Brendan Constantine.